Hey everybody, it's Flyin Ryan here with a review of the Hubsan civil helicopter, also known as the H205B. Now this is an interesting find. I didn't even know that Hubsan made a helicopter, and then one of my viewers told me about this on Amazon. It was on some sort of like flash clearance sale or something, and I got this for $13. I think it normally sells for like $80 or $90, and shortly after I bought it, it had raised up to like $25. But I got this for $13, which I just think is awesome, and just such a random score. And thanks for the heads up to, I think it was Joe James that told me about it, so I appreciate that. This is a 4-channel coaxial helicopter, so pretty good beginner model. The coaxial keeps it nice and level and easy to fly. Makes it want to stay stable and upright. It's a little bit slow, so it's not, it doesn't get too out of control. But it is, full 4-channel control. So you've got, left and right and forward and backward pitch and left and right yaw and throttle. So, good one to learn 4-channel flight on if you haven't, moved up to a 4-channel yet. The transmitter is your pretty standard Hubsan transmitter, and it actually uses the Hubsan protocol, so you can fly this with the Hubsan X4 quadcopter controller, and you can use this controller with that or that controller with this, whatever you want to do. It's all the same protocol. There are no different rates or anything, though. It's just one rate. You just have normal controls, no buttons, nothing. Doesn't do anything fancy or change or anything. So pretty simple and straightforward, and like I said, it's pretty slow. So for a more advanced flyer, it'd probably be a pretty boring helicopter, but for a beginner, intermediate, kind of moving up your through the helicopter scale, definitely a good first 4-channel helicopter. It comes with a full set of spare blades, so there's 4 blades in there. You can replace all 4 of the blades if you needed to. Comes with a screwdriver for whatever reason, replacing the blades or parts or whatever. Then it comes with a USB charging cable. The battery is just internal. You can't really get to the battery easily, so there's a charging port there on the back, and then you've got your on-off switch on the back there as well. You can see the main gears in there under the body and some kind of air cooling, but no access to the battery. But the battery is a 350 milliamp hour battery. It takes about an hour to charge with that USB cable. You get about 8 minutes and 15-second flights with a 1-minute long LVC warning. And I can't remember off the top of my head right now what that was, but I think there's a red LED that you can see inside the canopy that blinks or something like that, probably. But a nice long warning that you need to land it before the battery dies. Let's see if there's anything else to say about it. No, that looks like that's all there is to say about it, so let's go take it for a flight. Alright, this is the flight review of the Hubsan civil helicopter. And in my tabletop review, I had mentioned that you could use the Hubsan X4 transmitter, and that's only partially right. I actually just tried my H205C transmitter, and when I had tested it, I just tried the control surfaces and it moved, and that was all I did. But right now I just tried flying it with that, and the left and right aileron channels were actually reversed, so kind of impossible to fly. So I think you do have to use the stock transmitter. I mean, it's the same protocol, but for some reason the aileron channels are reversed. But anyway, we'll go ahead and give it a flight. And like I said, there's no rates or anything, so it is what it is, and you just fly it, and that's really all there is to it. And it's not super fast, so that's full speed ahead right there. That's full right stick, full forward. So pretty slow, but that's not bad for a beginner. Makes it nice and easy to fly. And it is 4-channel, so you got left, right pitch. And then you've got yaw right there to the left, yaw right to the right. Kind of doing a funnel there. doesn't really have much forward pitch. That's full forward. And you can go backwards. Wow, looks like, holy crap, it's actually, it's quite a bit faster in reverse. Wow, I don't know why that is. That's weird. Man, it's really slow and forward, much faster in reverse. That's really strange. But pretty easy to fly. Definitely a good, first 4-channel practice helicopter if you're looking to move into that. Looks pretty cool, a nice scale model. Maybe I need some forward trim, it looks like. Looks like I'm actually getting some yaw too. Let me kind of trim it out. There's hands off, so that's pretty stable. Just losing a little throttle, but holds its position pretty well once you get it trimmed out. There we go. I gave it a little, looked like I had some backwards pitch going on, so now I gave it some forward trim, and now I've got, that's a little more respectable forward speed. That's not too bad at all right there. That's better. It's a nice little heli. I mean, the fact that I got this for like $12 or $13 is kind of ridiculous. I don't know if it's still on sale now. I posted it on my Facebook, so if you don't follow my Facebook, be sure you do so you can get, fast deals like that before my review actually comes out, because by the time this is published, who knows what the price will be. But it is a really nice flying helicopter. Just really smooth, doesn't get wobbly or out of control or anything. Just really nice, stable, easy to fly helicopter. Alright, well I think that's really all there is to show, so let's take it in for a landing. Beautiful. Alright, well there we go. That's the Hubsan civil helicopter. Pretty cool. Awesome little Amazon score. And thanks again to Joe James for the heads up on that one. That was definitely worth the price. Check the video description for the current price, whatever that may be, and a link to purchase it. And I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.